Hi, I'm Christie Blatchford, usually the courts columnist for Post Media and the National Post, but occasionally now a political commentator too.
Christie Blatchford worked for all four of Toronto's daily newspapers during her illustrious career, beginning as a sports reporter for the Globe and Mail in the early 70s. Eventually, she rose to the role of feature columnist, becoming one of the first hires at the National Post in the late 90s.
Are you worried that you'll have the same kind of editorial freedom that you had there?
No, I'm not. If I don't have it, I won't work here very long. So.
A member of the Canadian News Hall of Fame, Blatchford also has 4 nonfiction books on her resume, including 15 Days, a collection of stories based on her trips to Afghanistan, covering Canadian soldiers in action. That book earned Blatchford a Governor General's Literary Award while showcasing her versatility as both a writer and a journalist.
I'm talking about politicians. As a breed, generally, I like them less than I like murderers and rapists. But there you go.
Although she never hid her distaste for politicians, many in the public service are honoring Blatchford today.
You always knew where you stood with Christie. You know, she'd tell it the way it was, and no beating around the bush. And I respected her for that.
Toronto Mayor Don Tory issuing a statement of his own today. It reads in part, Christie was a tough, fair journalist. She was courageous, never afraid to tell it as she saw it, and leaves behind a legacy of fearlessness that will hopefully inspire journalists for generations to come. Christie Blatchford was 68 years old.